Hey guys, welcome to Chapter 8, Lesson 1. Today we're going to be talking about factors. Remember, factors. Factor times factor equals our product. So we're going to talk about the numbers that we multiply together to get a product. And then we're going to talk about multiples. Multiples are our count by numbers. Right? So if I said, what are multiples of 2? You'd say 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and so on. So here it says factors are numbers that are multiplied together to form a product. Factor times factor equals product. The two factors that are multiplied together are called factor pairs. Now the only really reason we need to know that is they're going to ask you to say, well, what are the factor pairs of 72? So you have to be able to say, oh, well, I know 9 times 8 is 72. And then there are other factor pairs too. So we're going to dig into factors and multiples today. Let's get started. All right, so our first example here says, a chef is arranging 48 strawberries in an array on a tray. Find all the factor pairs of 48 to see what kind of arrays can be made. Draw and label one of the arrays. So here's what I like to think of when I'm trying to find factor pairs. Okay, I know I always start with 1. 1 times what is 48? 1 times 48. So I think about 2. Does 2 go into 48? Yeah, because 8's even, so we know we can divide it by 2. So 2 and 24. About 3. Does 3 go into 48? Well, how could I figure that out? I could divide. 48 divided by 3. 4 divided by 3 is 1. 18 divided by 3 is 6. So 16 goes into 48. So 3 and 16 are a factor pair. 48. Hopefully you're seeing this quick. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 8 divided by 4 is 2. 12. So 4 and 12 are factor pairs, and 6 and 8, we already know, are 48 as well. So here are our factor pairs. Typically, I like to go up to at least 10. So then I'd say, does 7 go into 48? No. Does 8 go into 48? Yes, we already got it when we did 6 times 8. Does 9 go into 48? Does 10 go into 48, right? We can try and make sure we've tested all the options out. So the following arrays can be made 1 times 48, 2 times 24, 3 times 16, 4 times 12, and 6 and 8 are all of the arrays that can be made. I think we're supposed to draw an array. Let me erase my work over here. Let's get a bigger eraser. That got smaller. Come on now. Still is small. I wonder what that's all about. Oops. Okay, let's see. What kind of an array would I like to make? I'm saying 6 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is called a quick array. 6 times 8, where you don't have to fill in all of the circles, so I'm just going to make a quick array. Example 2, determine whether 64 is a multiple of 4. So if I count by 4s, do I hit 64? That's the question. So I could just divide it. 6 divided by 4 is 1. 4 times 1 is 4. 6 minus 4 is 2. Bring on down. And divide. 24 divided by 4 is 6. 4 times 6 is 24. Subtract. If there is no remainder, then yes, 4 divides into 64 evenly. So yes, 64 is a multiple of 4. If you get a remainder, then we would say no, it's not a multiple. Okay, another way is to list all the multiples. Now you can see how much longer this is going to take us. Ready? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, 48, 52, 56, 60, 64. So if we land on 64, then we know it's going to be a multiple of 4. But please remember, this way too, it's very easy to make a mistake or forget a multiple. This way is just matter of fact. We get no remainders. Yes, it's a multiple. Right? So I feel like there's more room for error in the list way. I know it might be your most comfortable way, but this is really a more accurate way of doing it. Okay, find the factor pairs. 47. So I see there's only one option here, which must mean that 47 is prime, which means only 1 and 47 go into 47. Right? I could try 2, but it's not an even number. I could try 3, but that's not going to work because I'd be left with 17, and 3 doesn't go into 17, right? So let's go to the next one. 78. So we always start off with 1 and 78. We always start off with 1 in the number. Okay? Second thing is I notice 8 there is even. So I am going to take 78 divided by 2 and figure out how many 2's go into 78. Okay, so 7 divided by 2 is 3. 2 times 3 is 6. Subtract. Okay, 18 divided by 2 is 9. 2 times 9 is 18. 0 left over, so we know that 2 times 39 is 78. Okay, what about 3? Do we know if 3 goes in there? Let's test it. 78 divided by 3. 2. Oh, look at that. 18 divided by 3 is a 6. Yeah, it's 0 left over, so 3, I didn't think 3 was going to go in there. And 26. 4. Let's see, 4. 78 divided by 4. 138. Ooh, 4 does not go into 38. Okay, 6. 6 can go in there. 78 divided by 6. Notice a lot of work here, but let me tell you, once you get the more practice with long division, this won't take you so long, right? It's not taking me so long because I've had lots of practice with long division. So the more practice you get, the faster you are, right? 7 divided by 6 is 1. How many 6's go into 18? 3. So there we go. 6 and 13. I almost said I was going to think 3. I'm like, 6 and 3, that doesn't make sense. 6 and 13. Okay. This one won't be too bad. 65. So 1 and 65 is always our first, 1 and the number. Now I notice there's a 5 there, which means that 5 goes into 65. So I could count, or I could just do a quick division. 6 divided by 5 is 1. 5 times 1 is 5. 15 divided by 5 is 3. 5 times 3 is 15. Okay, so that means that 5 and 13 are also factors of 65. All right. Looks like I got something going on here. Oh, I didn't write down the page number. This must be the second page of the homework. Okay, so yes or no, is 43 a multiple of 7? If I count by 7s, do I land on 43? Or if I do 43 divided by 7, then that's not even going to work really for anything. Does it have a 0 remainder? Well, I can't do 4 divided by 7, so I'm just doing 43 divided by 7 anyways. But here's what I know. 7 times 6 is 42. Remainder 1, so no, because I have a remainder. Is 80 a multiple of 4? Yes. A 0 left over? Yes. Is 56 a multiple of 6? No. Well, let's see. 6 times 8 is 48. 6 times 9 is 54. 2 left over. Nope. There's a remainder. Is 42 a multiple of 3? Oh, this one we can divide. 4 divided by 3 is 1. 12 divided by 3 is 4. Yeah. Minus 12 is 0 left over, so yes, that one is a multiple of 3. Okay, so again, can I do my 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42? Could I have done that? How high did I need to go up for 6? Oh, I need to keep going. 48 plus 6 is 54. I could do list my multiples, right? But it's easy to get off, and we haven't had enough, some of us haven't had enough experience with the multiplication facts to realize when we get off. So this one's a little tricky to me, but it's always an option. All right, that's all I have for you for today. Thanks for watching, and make sure you let me know if you have any questions.